Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you all are doing well. So today is my first video and I'll post pre-session analysis of Euro USD and GBP USD. Um, After that, after the session ends, I'll also post the post-session analysis of Euro USD and GBP USD. I mainly trade two sessions, London session and New York session. So before London, I'll also post, and after London, I'll also post. Similarly, before New York, I'll also post, and after New York, I'll also post. So currently it's 11:09. So London session is about to begin in half an hour. So I'll post pre-session analysis for you guys. First of all, looking at Euro USD, looking at weekly time frame, we can clearly see that trend is bullish. Price has mitigated this supply zone and done change of character to downside after sweeping this high liquidity. So it indicates that we may see price continue its trend to downside. Now looking at daily time frame, daily trend is bullish, but as we have marked the zones on weekly, so we can anticipate that this trend can switch from bullish to bearish. So our bias is for shorts for today's session. I'll make it simple for you guys. You don't need to look at weekly, monthly, or daily time frame. Just look at 4 hour time frame as we are day trading. So 4 hour is our higher time frame on which we look for narrative for mainly trend. And for M15 we look at demand supply zones, and on M1 we look for entries inshallah. So first of all, looking at 4 hour, we can clearly see that price is in downtrend. Price has retraced up to premium levels of supply and done liquidity sweep and also internal break of structure to downside. Now it has mitigated this demand zone, so we can anticipate that price may retrace up to these areas of 4 hour supply, then continue its downward trend, or it can completely shift its trend to bullish. It is trading, it happens. Uh, Not everyone is perfect, and there is no 100% expectations in trading. I'll post analysis and hope so. In most of the scenarios, it will be true, but sometimes I can fail to mark the correct structure. So now keeping it short, price has mitigated this 4 hour demand zone, and we can anticipate that price can retrace up to this area of supply, or this area of supply, and then continue its downward trend. So now looking at M15 for demand and supply zones. So as we are in bullish trend, you can clearly see that price has done internal break of structure to downside and then to upside. So this area is mitigated. I'll remove it, and this area is a good zone that has a lot of trend line liquidity as well. Trend line liquidity for demand supply zones, according to my strategy to be valid, I mainly look for liquidity in front of the zone. So here it is, the trend and liquidity. So I can anticipate that if price mitigates this fresh area of demand, I'll look for longs. And after the session ends, I'll also post what happened during the London session. And so yeah, this was my pre-session analysis of Euro USD. Look for a price to come in this demand zone and then look for longs. Um, I also briefly talk about my entry model on M1. If price does mitigates this demand zone and then does change of character to upside, then wait for it to get swept. Then again, if it does change of character to upside, mark the demand zones or mark the fib level or mark the fair value gap as you wish and look for longs. This is my entry model. So keeping it short, wait for price to mitigate this demand zone and then look for longs.